Okay, today we are going to scrap out a, I don't know if you can see that or not, Hewlett-Packard Photosmart 8250. Now this is a fancy-dancy printer that prints regular sheet paper for various projects, but it also has the capability of printing 4 to 6 actual high-gloss photographs. And I'm not sure what's wrong with this. We found it on the side of the road, so we will take this apart and show you what you can part out on these, but we won't be selling any of the parts off this because we don't know anything about it. So the first thing you can do is, of course, remove your paper and your photo stock, and the top of this opens up here, and has your print cartridges on the inside. You can check those, and if they got a lot of ink in them, you just lift that up and they slide right out this way. And if they're full or haven't been used much, you can resell those. And if not, as I can turn that to catch the light, you can see the gold pieces on that that you can get those together. So we'll go ahead and get all these out and ready. And each one of these will have the same gold tip on it and receiver. This is cyan, or the yellow, I guess. Yeah. I guess when it's got the big yellow on it, it's yellow. So anyway, we'll get all those out. That'll be the first thing we'll do in harvesting this printer. Now there is a couple of screws here on the top, and we'll get to those later. The next thing we'll be doing is, of course, we're going to remove our paper, and then we'll turn this over and start taking a couple of screws off from the bottom that are underneath the little rubber tabs that you set things on, or that you set the printer on to keep it from rubbing around. And we'll get inside this, and hopefully this is going to have some good boards, and we'll see what's going on. So we're going to take this off and go ahead and start taking our screws down and getting this off. So let's get started. Okay, we got all our outside plastic casings off, and you can see already there's going to be a good gold bearing board there with those receiver ends gold, and that connects to the outside control board there. As you can see, it's going to be a good #1 grade board there with a lot of gold. A couple other areas in here is going to have some gold tip boards there. Anything that usually makes a contact is going to have gold on your higher dollar items, and so we're going to continue taking these apart, and our screws here, and add up our e-waste, and most everything else is going to go to our regular shred pile. So we'll keep going. Alrighty, we've removed our boards, and we've removed our the screws here for where the ink cartridges go in, and you can see these gold receiving ports here. You just want to take that off, and you see that there. You need to make sure you watch for any residual ink that's on there. Some people's allergic to it, and I hope I'm not. If I just got smurfed if I am. So you'll want to take these wires out of the back, and then you can just take a regular flathead screwdriver and put in here, and you just work that piece there, and they'll just pop right out. Scanner's going crazy right there, or you can just flip it off in the yard. But anyway, I can get this to stay still there just a minute, and I can hold it with one hand maybe and show you with the other hand. So anyway, you just take this screwdriver, it's got a clip right there, and you'll work that clip back, and anyway, these gold ports will just, they're loose now, and just keep working your screwdriver down in there, and it'll pop that gold port out of there. So we'll continue to harvest like these ports and stuff, and we'll keep going with the video. Okay, got most of our screws out. There's only two other things that would need to be taken out. There's a copper bearing motor right there. Just two more screws and pop it out. As well as on the end of that is another copper bearing motor. Same thing, two more screws. The rest of this will be for a shred pile. Here's our gold receiving ports for the printer cartridges. A nice number 1 grade Ewaste board there. Another nice number 1 grade board. We want to make sure that we remove the battery, the memory battery out of there before we send anything off. And then we have our ink cartridges with the same gold tip boards in it. So that's what you would wind up with scrapping one of these out. It's always better. And of course you'll have the cord and stuff and the transformer on the end of it. Ours didn't come with one because I guess the people kept it for one reason or another. So that is scrapping for Ewaste, a Hewlett-Packard Photosmart 8250. Again, thanks for watching and happy scrapping.